Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to talk about how diet plays an important role in boosting immunity in cancer patients and how it helps in reducing the side effects of chemotherapy. Cancer patients have very low immunity levels and are prone to infection. That's why they need to follow neutropenic diet. In neutropenic diet, they have to completely avoid raw vegetables. Vegetables need to be cleaned properly and should be used in a cooked version. Raw salads, salad sandwiches and wraps should be avoided. Fruits can be consumed, but fruits which have the skin covering. So when you remove the skin, you can consume the fruit as a whole. But other fruits need to be cleaned properly, their skin should be peeled, cut into pieces and stew them for 2 or 3 minutes and then are safe to consume. Papad pickle, chutneys should be completely avoided. Dairy products should be pasteurized. Even the pasteurized milk should be reheated once before consuming. Fish and meat, the thawing should be done in the refrigerator and not outside. Eggs can be stored in the refrigerator. Also, the most important thing is the patient should consume freshly cooked home food. No stale food, no outside food, no frozen food, no packed food. Food which is being cooked should be reheated only once and that too at a low temperature. Indirect way of heating is safe to retain the nutrition of the food. Also, the person cooking the food needs to follow certain guidelines. The person should not be suffering from cold, cough or any form of infection or fever. The hair should be tied up, the head should be covered, the nails should be cut, clean clothes, clean area where they are going to cook the food, and food once cooked should be covered properly. This is neutropenic diet where no form of infection can pass through the food to the patient. Also, now we'll talk about how diet plays an important role to decrease the side effects of chemotherapy. During chemotherapy, the person feels like nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, there is loss of appetite, there is blisters in the mouth, and the person doesn't feel like eating. That is the time we do not need to force the patient. We have to ask their likes and dislikes. It is important that we focus on small, concentrated mini meals rather than serving them a big plate of food. Give them small and split meals. Hydrate them properly with different types of flavored water like jeera water, kokum water, water with sabza seeds, that is the basil seeds, also lemongrass water, mint water. This will increase their appetite, their digestion will improve and the gut health improves. Also, including soft diet in their menu is very important. We have to restrict fiber-rich food for just a week after chemo so that the digestion takes place and there is no load on the stomach. Gas-forming fruits, vegetables, pulses and cereals should be avoided. Spicy food should be avoided. Also, stale food should be completely avoided. Cold food, thermally cold or very hot food should also be avoided. Sweets, salt, maida should be completely a no-no for this diet. Idli dosas are very good. Rice, yogurt is very good. Basil seeds, which is the faluda seeds, works the best. You can put it in buttermilk or you can put it in cold milk and serve it to the patient. This soothes the gut, gives it relaxation and the patient's appetite slowly increases and the patient is able to eat normal food. The patient will ask for normal food if you don't force them. It's very important that we use small mini meals but include all the food groups and complete their nutrition throughout the day. The food should not be very heavy to digest because otherwise they eat one meal and the second meal they don't feel hungry and we keep forcing them. A small solid serving with some liquid along with it will work wonders. This is the way we can slowly increase their appetite and also see that the patient enjoys eating their food. Thank you.